and he's very willing to mix it. What do you do here? H5? Knight H5, Rook H5? That's the line, right?
Well, I guess you are the expert. This quick H4 isn't my territory.
I think computers usually like this. H5 and Rook takes. But of course, first thing in the morning to give an exchange against Hikaru, you need to be in the mood.
Well, but it's morning for us. It's 3 p.m. for them.
Yeah, it's still morning for chess players.
It's the first game, exactly. I mean, first game of the day with a new discipline, it's always tough. You have to adjust. So far, the players had time. And is it true? Is Yakubboev really spending 30 seconds before going H5? All right.
He did, but he went H5. Knight takes. Yeah, Hikaru clearly knows what's about to happen. Is thinking, "I'm Hikaru Nakamura. Give me that exchange. I will defend and be material up." E4, Bishop G7, Queen H5. Yeah, I checked this once. Computers are in love with white, but it wasn't completely straightforward how to play, at least to me.
Yeah, I know that it's not your style, but I knew that you checked, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think you don't have to do anything special. Just get the pieces out, and it's just such good long-term compensation. Knight F3, Bishop H6, long castle. But I'm curious how he's gonna play it.
Yeah, for the moment he's burning way too much time.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Maybe he's still in rapid mode.
And the big question, yeah, do you go Bishop H6, do you go Knight F3 first? It's kind of tough, and Magnus is not yet there. What will happen now with Magnus? His clock is
fashionably late. Maybe he
but I
overslept.
mean, did they start his clock? He doesn't have too much time.
That's true. Hard to tell here. The clock. I think it only starts running on our screen once both sides made a move.
Yeah, but the clocks are started. Is Magnus still celebrating after his big victory yesterday?
I doubt it. Queen E8. Yep.
But then Knight D5, okay, Knight C6 and we develop, alright.
Yeah, it's not that easy to play over the board with white. Although I think engines will still get... Oh no, engines also say this went wrong for white already.
Yeah, I think Knight FC was unlucky. Might be a threat shouldering this white queen on H4, and where do you hide? Yeah, it's very unpleasant.
Nakamura, the reigning Speak Chess champion, defeated Magnus Carlsen in a dramatic finals in chess.com. And this discipline, I think most of the top players, at least for online, they consider it a fair mode to determine who's the best blitz player. It's 5+1, then 3+1, then 1+1. Yeah, Hikaru and Magnus dominated, made it to this final, which was very close. Magnus Carlsen there lost 4 games early on in the 5+1 section, then mounted a comeback, but in the end, Nakamura came through, won by +1.
Yeah, that was a thrilling match, but also, however, how different this online is to over the board, that Magnus just crushed Fabi completely, and then you could think that, wow, I mean, Fabi is not that good in fast and quick time control, and then we have seen him in last couple of days in action. He played a fantastic rapid. I feel like at the end of the tournament he was the sharpest. I mean, if there would be a couple of more runs, I mean, the quality that he showed in his games, Fabi was very much on the absolute top of his game.
Also, Blitz, let me quiz you. Who do you think are the top 3 in the Blitz live rankings right now?
Wow. I mean, okay, I guess Alireza, Hikaru, and I don't know. Magnus.
Karana is the answer. Karana is number 3. Yeah. Magnus is 4.
Wow. I mean, I do remember following St. Louis, and there Alireza was winning game after game, and I believe he cracked 2900.
Yeah, he's the number 1. Hikaru is also above 2900. Magnus lost some blitz rating, is down to number 4, but I think he'll be back there. As for Hikaru's game, Knight to D5, threatening Queen E7, but it already looks like stabilizing. No, there aren't that many attackers left. E8 just takes.
Also, when we look at the clock situation, yeah, Hikaru is in his comfort zone up on the clock. White down to only 30 seconds. On the other hand, okay, if White develops the light spare bishop somehow, then it can get messy. However, Black has a very nice spot for his king on G7, connecting the rooks. Then it looks good.
Yeah, Bishop F6, Queen F4, attacking 2 pawns. Do we go E6 or is Rook G7 a concern?
Yeah. I don't want to weaken the 7th rank.
Nakamura goes queen g4, always happy with the queen exchange, but unlikely. Yakubboev agrees, takes on c7. Hikaru is just looking for connecting his rooks, bring his king to safety. I still like it, Mr.
And white is down to 2 seconds.
Oof.
Okay, he definitely made his move with 3 seconds on the clock. Rook d2 played. Computer doesn't like it, we don't like it, no one likes it, he doesn't like it either.
Yeah, he just had to make a move.
Yeah, some rook c8. Even some rook takes c4 ideas are hanging there well. d5. White to sacrifice.
Moves are coming in quickly. Yakubboev is still trying to generate some threats with queen h6.
But hang on, queen h1, queen takes h5 is a threat, so you have to come back with the bishop to d1, then you are not threatening anything.
Late. Now you have time for no, rook c8, rook d8 here.
That's it. I mean, Hikaru is controlling everything.
Important for him to win a game, to get started. Because Blitz is such a game of runs as well. Like you can win many games in a row, you're in good shape. But if the hand starts working or something distracts you, then also any opponent can often be a problem. It's so much more about the flow.